Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mauricio Umansky is spilling the tea on how RHOBH has changed his estranged wife, Kyle Richards. The two were married for nearly 30 years and raised 4 daughters together. Unfortunately, they split in July 2023 and are unable to reconcile. So what does the real estate mogul have to say about his ex and reality television fame? Keep reading for further details. For 12 seasons on RHOBH, Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards were a power couple. She supported him in his real estate endeavors even if it meant losing her family. He initially was in business with her brother-in-law, Rick Hilton, when he got the opportunity to branch out on his own. It would likely jeopardize their relationship with Kyle's sister, Kathy Hilton, but she wanted what was best for Mauricio. He went on to excel in his career, and he watched her return to acting while opening a handful of boutiques while becoming a reality star. She is now the last OG standing on RHOBH, and has been there for all 14 seasons. Admittedly, after the last 2 seasons, she did not know if she would come back. In season 13, Kyle and Mauricio shared the demise of their marriage. He has since moved out of their home and gotten his own place. Furthermore, he was involved with philanthropist Nikita Khan and is now having fun with model Claudia Kay. So, when asked about Kyle and how she changed since joining the hit Bravo reality series, what did Mauricio have to say? According to Reality Blurb, Mauricio Umansky claims that Kyle Richards is the same person she always has been. He spilled this alongside co-star and close friend PK Kemsley on Bravo's Hot Mic podcast. As for whether or not he and Kyle had a chance at reconciliation, Mauricio was clear about where they stood. He maintained they are best friends, and that is all. Despite being separated, Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky reunited for the holidays in Aspen with their 4 girls. They enjoyed cooking and baking with Kyle, making a grand Christmas Eve dinner. She then woke everyone up on Christmas morning so they could open gifts together, and they looked extremely happy to keep the tradition alive. He had just been spotted in Aspen, dining and shopping with Claudia Kay, as it was alleged Kyle would be with her sisters for the holidays. However, her daughters documented their happiness on social media. Mauricio Umansky has been a pivotal figure in the orbit of reality television, not merely as the husband of Kyle Richards, a mainstay on Bravo's The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, but as a dynamic individual with his own thriving real estate empire. However, with recent revelations surrounding his separation from Kyle and the candid discussions about how RHOBH has shaped her over the years, Mauricio's voice provides an intriguing perspective. Here we dive into Mauricio's reflections on their evolving relationship and how the show has influenced Kyle Richards as a person and a public figure. From its inception in 2010, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has served as both a glittering showcase and a pressure cooker for its cast members. For Kyle Richards, the show presented a platform to showcase her personality, family life, and friendships. But according to Mauricio, it also brought a double-edged sword of scrutiny and fame. When Kyle joined RHOBH, she was excited about sharing our lives. Mauricio recently shared during an interview, "We were this normal, loving family. But I don't think either of us fully understood how much being on the show would magnify everything, from the good to the bad." Mauricio's acknowledgement underscores a reality that many reality television stars face: the collision of authenticity and manufactured drama. For Kyle, this balance grew increasingly complicated as her identity became synonymous with her role on RHOBH. According to Mauricio, one of the most notable changes in Kyle over the years has been her confidence. When she first joined the show, Kyle often positioned herself as the peacemaker among the women, someone who sought harmony amidst the chaos. Over time, however, she evolved into a central figure whose voice commanded respect and attention. Kyle's always been strong, but the show gave her this platform to really find her voice. Mauricio noted, she became more outspoken, more willing to stand up for herself and what she believes in. This transformation was especially evident in Kyle's evolving fashion choices, entrepreneurial ventures, and willingness to confront conflicts head-on. Her ventures outside the show, including her acting career revival and ventures like her tequila brand, highlighted her ability to leverage the spotlight into opportunities for personal growth. However, Mauricio also pointed out that this newfound confidence sometimes created tension within their marriage. When you're both growing but in different directions, it's hard. There were moments where I felt like the Kyle I fell in love with was shifting into someone I didn't always recognize. Reality television has often been criticized for its impact on marriages, and Mauricio and Kyle's relationship was no exception. The couple's marriage, which had once been portrayed as one of the strongest unions in the franchise, began showing cracks as the seasons progressed. "The cameras amplify everything," Mauricio explained. "Every disagreement, every misunderstanding, it's all out there for millions to see. And then you have the fans, the media, and even your own friends dissecting every little thing. It's a lot to handle." Mauricio acknowledged that while the show brought them fame and opportunities, it also put an unprecedented strain on their private lives. "It's not easy to have your marriage play out on television," he said. "There were times when we'd watch an episode and see things we didn't even realize were issues until they were edited and aired." Another factor Mauricio addressed was the role of public perception in Kyle's transformation. As a public figure, Kyle was constantly subjected to opinions from fans, critics, and even her fellow cast members. Over time, this external pressure seemed to influence her behavior and decisions. "When you're in the public eye, there's this constant pressure to be perfect, to always say and do the right thing," Mauricio said. "I think Kyle felt that more than most. She wanted to represent herself, our family, and the show in the best light. But sometimes that meant putting on a brave face even when things weren't okay." This pressure was most evident during the recent season when Kyle's personal life became a focal point. Rumors about her marriage, her evolving friendships, and her dynamic with new cast members added layers of complexity to her storyline. Mauricio admitted that watching these moments unfold on screen was difficult. "It's hard to see someone you love going through tough times and not being able to fully protect them," he shared. "But at the same time, I'm proud of Kyle for being so open and vulnerable. It takes a lot of courage to share your life like that." As Mauricio and Kyle navigate their separation, both seem focused on finding their footing in this new chapter of their lives. For Mauricio, this means continuing to grow his real estate business and exploring new opportunities, including his own foray into reality television with Buying Beverly Hills. For Kyle, it's about rediscovering herself outside the confines of her marriage and her role on RHOBH. "We're still a family," Mauricio emphasized. "No matter what happens between us, we'll always have our history, our kids, and the life we built together. That doesn't just go away." Despite their challenges, Mauricio remains supportive of Kyle and her journey. "She's an incredible woman," he said, "and I'm excited to see where life takes her next." For Mauricio, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will always be a defining part of his and Kyle's story. While it brought its share of challenges, it also provided a platform for growth, both individually and as a couple. "The show changed our lives in ways we couldn't have imagined," he reflected. "It's been a wild ride, but I don't think either of us would trade the experiences we've had. They've made us who we are today." As fans eagerly await the next season of RHOBH and the unfolding of Kyle's personal and professional journey, Mauricio's candid insights offer a deeper understanding of the complexities of life in the spotlight. Whether as a husband, a father, or a businessman, Mauricio's perspective underscores the enduring impact of reality television on those who live it, and the resilience it takes to thrive amidst the chaos.